queso, 7 tequilas, solid Mexican meal.
There's a common theme with these van things that we record with Garrett. There's always food involved whenever we turn that thing on. Carl's famous for discovering the
marijuana.
The pot plants that were growing behind the ASP house.
Marijuana.
You had to take a former drug addict to find it.
The classic line from Carl was, "They got pot growing back here. They got marijuana growing out back. They don't know what they're doing. It don't look so good." Carl took Tim back in there to show him.
I'll be damned.
Robert, oh, keep it on the road. Keep it on the road.
I am. All right. What the heck are you laughing at me?
Because you hunkered down like I had thrown his head back to the back seat, man. You didn't feel it?
It jumped down the first gear, didn't it?
It rolled. I thought we was fixing to sit there and spin a tire or something.
An old V6 kicked in,
It
didn't
getting
it?
it, man. It getting it.
Yeah, I've been hitting up my Costa Rican chick. Meet up with her one night down there.
Who, Catherine?
No, not Catherine, my other Costa Rican chick. Natalia.
You setting up a date for January?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty then.
I ain't gonna be dating anybody in January. And even if I was, it's Costa Rica.
You never know, man. You may be married by then. You don't.
I ain't.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I'll be married in like January when I turn 30.
You don't know what tomorrow brings. Isn't that right, Carl?
That's right. You don't know when you're going to be sowing them oats, boy.
There's a joke behind that, Garrett. You hadn't heard it.
You hadn't told him about it?
No, I didn't tell him about that.
That's funny.
It wasn't fun. It blew me away, actually, Carl. Didn't you always take it that way?
Yeah,
Like,
I've always. Yeah.
like planting your seed kind of thing?
Yep.
That's the way I always took that.
Wow.
So we're sitting in that class. What class?
Sunday school.
Sunday school
Oh.
class. Carl's in there, and Deidre and Melissa and everything. We're doing prayer requests and all that. So I brought up your name, and I said, "Y'all keep Garrett in your prayers." I said, he's just going through a season of life where he's finding himself a little bit. And I said, I want him to, he's got to own his own faith. I said, we're not going to make him do anything. And so Deidre goes, "Yeah, he's just gonna sow his oats this summer." And I said, say what? And I'm sitting next to her, so they're all like kind of talking and everything. And I said, "What did you just say?" I said, "What'd you just say?" She goes, "What, sow his oats?" No, she said something and another. I said, no, before that. She goes, "What, sowing his oats?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "What?" I said, "You have no clue what that means?" She goes, "Yes, I know what that means." And I said, "Carl." And Jason sitting there. I said, "Jason, tell me what y'all think sowing your oats means." And Carl, I forget what you said. It was pretty funny though. It was basically like planting your seed. Going wild. Carl said, "Yeah, like having a good time, going wild, chasing women or something like that." And Jason, he pulls up on his phone and it says, "To go through a wild spell and be promiscuous." And he goes to Deidre, and all the girls in there are like,
No.
No, that's not what that means. And Carl
Like
and Jason
bull.
are like, yes, that's what that means. That's what that means.
And then we got on the subject and said a man thinks of sex every 8 seconds. And they were talking. I looked at Melissa and I said, "You better hurry. You ain't got but a few seconds left."
You did, Carl. That was so funny.
I said, "You better hurry. You ain't got but a few seconds left."
my
Did you
God.
see their jaws drop when I said that about 8 seconds? All the girls went. And I said, Carl, Jason, is that not true?
Well.
Carl goes, well, I'm a little older, might be every 10. And they go, well, at what age? I said,
When did you hit puberty till
I
you
said,
die?
They go, well, that ends when you're like 24, right? And I went, I don't think so. I hope not.
Well, my attention doesn't help.
I said, I don't think it is. Ever.
I said, I'm 44 and it's still going pretty hard.
Yeah, it was an interesting class. I kind of felt sorry for Melissa because we kind of hijacked for about a half an hour. Garrett's down in Costa Rica sowing his oats.
Everybody owes them something. They're entitled to something. You know, without putting any effort to get it. People don't know how to get out here and work anymore for what they want out of life. You know, kids, man, they're learning how to live that way. It's okay to live that way. It's okay if we live off the government.
And it's generational. It's the problem now. It starts getting passed down.
Yeah.
Their grandparents did it, and their parents did it, and now they're going to do it. It's just generational poverty that way.
Well, it's complete opposite of what that quote I showed you that Reagan had. Welfare should be measured by the amount of people who are able to leave it, not the amount of people that join it.
I just think we got soft on, in general, we just got turned soft. It's like we didn't have the stomach for any more, I guess, war, and there's a baby on board of that car, y'all, that passed me running about 70 on a double yellow line in a curve. But we've gotten so soft on just speaking the truth about things. There's consequences to every decision you make. And if you choose not to work, then you might not eat. No one owes you food. And here's the other thing. Just because you were born into this world doesn't mean you have the right to good health and to health insurance or to health care. There's no God-given right to health care. If it's important to you, then figure out how to pay for it.
If you want it, earn it.
If you want it, then budget for that. And if you don't, then don't get mad when you don't have the money to have open heart surgery.
And ask me to pay for it.
And ask someone else to pay for it. You know, that's just, it's life.
Here, I want you to work, make money, give me part of it so that I can pay for what I want to do.
Right.
But I'm just going to chill here.
But it's like,
Drink beer.
it doesn't say life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness does not include life, liberty, and health care. You know, that's why if I need to, I'll sew myself up if I don't have the money. I mean, I don't have to go to the
A bottle
doctor.
of whiskey and a needle.
I don't have to go to the doctor to stitch my finger up.
They make electrical tape for that.
that's what Gorilla Glue's for.
Grandpa used to wrap his arm in duct tape.
I remember when I sliced my foot on a piece of glass, I super glued that thing together so I could ski the next day. Guess what happened?
Busted it right open.
It didn't work. It busted slap over. I let go of that handle like that. It hurt so stinking bad.
All that water coming up.
Oh, that water got on that thing. It split open, and I went. I ain't winning this tournament. That hurt.
Keith, he had to heal after a while. Remember, his foot got sliced by a fish.
Yep.
Fish.
The fin, he hit a
fin on a dead fish when he was barefoot skiing and sliced him wide open.
Really? Wow.
I hit a pine cone, and all those little pine cone needles went pow into my foot, and they jammed in there half an inch.
Dang.
Couldn't get them. It hurt.
Well, that bucket took the heel off of that one guy.
Chris Harris hit a bucket submerged, one of them 5-gallon paint buckets.
Man.
And you know how the lip on it was
Yep.
sticking out? He hit that thing, and it ripped his heel off his foot. The dumbest thing I ever saw was G. McLeod. You know what he hit?
What?
He hit the ski he dropped. You know how he did? He used to love to show off, and he'd throw that ski, like sling it. He loved for people to see it. Like
Instead
in
of
the
just
air.
stepping out,
Instead of just stepping out, he loved to sling it. So people saw him whipping in the air and falling.
Boy, slung it in front of him.
He threw it out in front of himself and he ran back over.
Cut his foot all up.
He didn't cut his foot, but it
Bruised
bruised him. But we got soft. We just, like you say, Carl, we expect everyone else to take care of us.
Yeah.
And I understand the principle behind it takes a community, and I'm for taking care of people and loving people and compassion and all that. But I think some of that, it takes a village mentality, all of a sudden makes us all like thinking that everybody else is going to do everything.
You see, it really
But
Now look at it. I don't mind helping no one, man, but please be making the effort to help yourself.
right, Carl.
Making the effort to help yourself.
Don't rely on everybody else.
And it's okay to need help and rely on someone, but not forever.
Right.
On everything.
We're all in a moment where we need each other or need help, but you don't stay there forever.
Because you're supposed to learn from that and not make that mistake again and correct it, you know?
They continuously
But
make
what
the same
happens
mistake.
is they get so used to it's nice when you don't have to do nothing, everybody's doing everything for you, you get lazy.
Absolutely. And you can't blame them
And
if
then-
everybody's going to do it for you.
That's right. So sometimes it takes crawling and eating dirt
Mm-hmm.
to realize no one is gonna help you.
And you know when I realized it? After my mom and dad died. Guess what? I didn't have that phone call. Hey, can I borrow $20 to Wednesday? Can I borrow $10 to
It wasn't there, was it?
Exactly. And then when that's gone from you, guess what? Who's left to do it? You are. You're the only one that can make it. And if you want to make it, you better get your butt out there and work for it, you know? That is part of life. I'm sorry. There is no other way you can run from it. If you want to be a productive member of society, you've got to work. You've got to be one of the gears in society, you know? Right now, the way society is, there's a bunch of gears missing off that cog, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And that's why.
And here's the thing, Carl. I hear all the time, well, I can't find a job. And
You know how many
every
we're
time
hiring
I turn
signs?
around,
I see
every
on
time I
books.
turn around, somebody's like, man, I can't find somebody to do this. No, they can't find a job where they can not do much and get paid a lot.
Right.
That's
It's
what
'cause
they're
it don't
saying.
They're
exist.
fancy. That's what people look for when they want to do a job.
It does
I
not
know what-
exist.
I'm going to suit my fancy, you know?
I can't find anybody to help me clear that land right there with a chainsaw.
Right.
Well, that's hard work.
Yeah.
They don't want to do that. If you starve to death, or you get on an assembly line
And
that you
screw
hate
in the same
doing,
screw to
then you're
20,000
Then
tires.
you're gonna get on the assembly line. But what's happening? People have the choice now to not get on that assembly line and collect a check.
Right. Right.
From people who are on the assembly line.
Correct. So there's got to be, David, he hit the nail on the head one time. He said, if you're going to get a welfare check, you still have to should earn it.
Absolutely.
So go somewhere, even if it's sitting in the hot sun in a chair all day, earn that check.
That's right.
Like, you can't sit in your house and watch TV and earn it, but do something to earn that check. I don't care if it's washing the sidewalk with a toothbrush.
Right. Right.
But earn it.
Absolutely. And they ought to be required to do that every time they go apply to pick up their money or whatever.
So when they get tired of that washing that sidewalk with the toothbrush, a job might look a little bit better.
Community service hours.
There
if
you
you're going to
go.
be on welfare, you got to do so many hours a week community service
Correct.
to get back to the community.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't have to be physical either. That could be going and reading to children at libraries.
Right. If you can't physically scrub the sidewalk with a toothbrush, then go do something. If you can't read, then something else, and sit at a hospital and open the door for people.
Absolutely. Auxiliary.
Or just greet them.
Yeah.
Say hello every day.
Like the auxiliaries up, you know?
Right. But do something. You have to do something.
But you know, we've gave it to them for free
and
so long. Now they're entitled for.
I guarantee you, if they had to do that community service you're talking about, pretty soon a paid job would look better.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to quote Ben Franklin again: "The day that the people figure out how to vote money out of the treasury is the day this country is doomed."
Absolutely, and that's what
they have
done
figured
with the
out how to
welfare
vote
system.
money out of the treasury.
Correct. And I hate to say it, but the Democratic Party has figured out that's their bribing of votes.
Yeah.
That welfare check's a bribe for the vote, and they figured it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't want it to change, and they want that base to grow so they can continue to be in power.
Because it's critical to them, you know?
It is, because working people don't
See
go
through the
for it, and
lies.
they see through it, and it's the reason Trump's president right now.
Absolutely.
It's the working people were sick of it.
Y'all need me. All right.
Love you,
Sure.
Love y'all, man. Y'all take care.
You're the man,
Thank y'all.
Carl. Successful day of shooting. Great day with Carl. Love Carl to death.
Carl's the best grip in the world.
Carl is the greatest grip of all time.
No offense, Nate.
We'll see y'all next time.